Imagine wearing a scent that not only made you irresistible but also deadly. Yes, you heard that right. One of the lesser-known dark secrets about perfume is that in ancient Rome, some fragrances were laced with poison by cunning assassins. And did you know that the world's most famous queen once soaked the sails of her ship in perfume to announce her arrival from miles away? That's right, Cleopatra used perfume not just to smell divine, but as a powerful weapon of seduction and status. Perfume was indeed very useful in a lot of ways throughout history. Welcome back to Ordinary Things Explained, where we uncover the history, fun facts, and darkest secrets of the things you use every day. Today, we're diving into the aromatic world of perfumes. Let's sniff out the intriguing history of this scented art and reveal some fun trivia along the way. So, sit back, relax, and let your senses guide you as we explore the evolution of this timeless art. Now let's dive nose first into the fragrant history of perfume. Our first stop takes us to Mesopotamia, often referred to as the cradle of civilization. This ancient land, nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, was a hub of innovation and culture. Here, around 3000 BC, the world's first recorded chemist, a pioneering woman named Taputi, was busy creating fragrant concoctions. Taputi's work was groundbreaking, blending science and art in a way that had never been seen before. Using an array of flowers, oils, and resins, she crafted perfumes that were as sought after then as a Chanel No. 5 is today. Her methods involved distillation and filtration, techniques that laid the foundation for modern perfumery. Meanwhile, in ancient Egypt, perfume wasn't just a luxury, it was a way of life. The Egyptians took the art of fragrance to new heights, integrating it into every aspect of their daily existence. Egyptians were obsessed with fragrance, using it in everything from religious ceremonies and mummification to seduction and everyday hygiene. Perfumes were believed to be the sweat of the gods, and thus they held a divine significance. Talk about a fragrant fascination. The Egyptians' love for perfume was unparalleled, and they even developed complex recipes and storage methods to preserve their precious scents. They even had a god of perfume, Nefertem, who represented beauty and healing. Nefertem was often depicted with a lotus flower, symbolizing rebirth and the power of fragrance. It's clear that from the very beginning, perfume was deeply entwined with the spiritual and the sensual. The ancient civilizations understood the profound impact of scent, using it to connect with the divine, enhance their beauty, and enrich their daily lives. As we journey through time, we find ourselves stepping into the rich and vibrant worlds of ancient civilizations. We arrive in ancient Greece and Rome, two of the most influential cultures in history, where the art of perfume reached new heights of extravagance and sophistication. The Greeks, with their profound love for all things beautiful and harmonious, believed that fragrance was a divine gift from the gods themselves. They even had a captivating myth about it. According to Greek mythology, perfume was a precious secret stolen from the gods by the mischievous titan Prometheus, who wanted to share this divine pleasure with humanity. The Romans, never ones to be outdone by their Greek counterparts, embraced the world of perfume with equal, if not greater, passion and enthusiasm. They used it lavishly in their opulent baths, grand banquets, and even in their daily lives, ensuring that every aspect of their existence was touched by the allure of fragrance. Imagine that, cruising around in a chariot that smells like a bouquet of roses. The Romans took their love for scents to extraordinary levels, using aromatic herbs and oils not just for personal enjoyment, but also to enhance their surroundings and public spaces. Perfume merchants thrived in bustling markets, offering exotic scents from far-off lands. Roman women in particular were known for their elaborate beauty rituals, which prominently featured the use of perfumes. Festivals and celebrations were incomplete without the enchanting presence of fragrances, making every event a sensory delight. Clearly, the ancients knew how to enjoy their scents, turning the simple act of wearing perfume into an art form that has stood the test of time. Pyramids of perfume and other ancient tales. Now let's uncover some quirky trivia about ancient perfume practices. Did you know that the Egyptians were so obsessed with fragrance that they even scented their pyramids? That's right, they believed that perfume would help them transition smoothly into the afterlife. Talk about taking your love for fragrance to the tomb. And speaking of tombs, Archaeologists have discovered ancient Egyptian tombs filled with fragrant oils and resins, perfectly preserved for thousands of years. It seems the ancients were determined to smell divine in this life and the next. Royal whiffs and stinky secrets. Let's fast forward to the Renaissance period, where European royalty had a rather, shall we say, fragrant reputation. The nobility of this era were known for their extravagant lifestyles, and their approach to personal hygiene was no exception. King Louis XIV of France, for example, was notorious for his aversion to bathing. Despite his grandiose appearance and luxurious clothing, he was not a fan of water and soap. To mask his, royal musk, he doused himself in perfume. Perfume was not just a luxury, but a necessity for him. In fact, he loved it so much that he had a different fragrance for every day of the week. Imagine having a collection so vast that you could switch scents daily. And he wasn't the only one. The entire European court followed suit, with nobles competing to outdo each other in the perfume department. European courts were practically swimming in perfume, used to disguise everything from body odor to the stench of sewage. The streets outside the palaces were often filthy, and the smell could be overwhelming. Bathing was considered unhealthy by many, and the tools and practices for maintaining cleanliness were rudimentary at best. Instead, they relied on their elaborate clothing and copious amounts of perfume. The layers of fabric and intricate designs were as much about status as they were about covering up any unpleasant odors. So, the next time you think about the opulence of the Renaissance, remember that beneath the surface of all that grandeur, there were some rather stinky secrets. Renaissance Revolution, the birth of modern perfume. But amidst the royal stink, something remarkable was happening. The Renaissance period witnessed the birth of modern perfumery as we know it. Italian cities like Florence became centers of fragrance creation, with skilled artisans blending exquisite perfumes for the wealthy and powerful. The art of perfumery reached new heights with Catherine de' Medici, who brought her personal perfumer to France when she married King Henry II. Secret compartments in her gloves were even designed to carry her favorite scents, and perhaps a poison or two. Talk about making a fragrant statement. The world of perfume is no exemption to the luxury world. Did you know what the world's most expensive perfume, Shumuk, costs a whopping $1.29 million? It comes in a bottle adorned with diamonds and gold. At that price, it better do more than just make you smell nice. It should do your laundry and dishes too. The rise of the perfume industry. As we move into the 18th century, the perfume industry as we know it began to take shape. The discovery of new ingredients, coupled with advancements in distillation techniques, led to the creation of more complex and sophisticated fragrances. In the 18th century, France became the perfume capital of the world. Perfume houses like Guerlain and Chanel emerged, creating scents that have become timeless classics. Perfume was no longer just a luxury for the elite. It became more accessible to the middle class, with smaller, more affordable bottles hitting the market. The stage was set for the mass-produced perfumes we know and love today. It's amazing to think how far perfume has come from its humble beginnings. Did you know that astronauts have reported that space has a distinct smell? They describe it as a mix of seared steak, hot metal, and raspberries. While this might sound like science fiction, the phenomenon has intrigued scientists and perfumers alike. The unique combination of molecules in space creates these unexpected scents, opening up new frontiers for olfactory exploration. Perfume houses have even started to experiment with recreating these celestial aromas, giving us a tiny sniff of the cosmos right here on Earth. Imagine wearing a perfume that captures the essence of the universe. The great stink and the quest for freshness. But it wasn't all sunshine and roses, or should I say jasmine and sandalwood, in the world of perfume. In 1858, London was hit by the Great Stink, a horrific event caused by a combination of hot weather and untreated sewage flowing into the River Thames. The stench was so unbearable that Parliament was almost forced to relocate. This olfactory crisis highlighted the importance of sanitation and led to a surge in the demand for perfumes and other scented products. Sometimes it takes a truly awful smell to make us appreciate the power of a beautiful fragrance. Today, the perfume industry is a multi-billion-dollar business. From celebrity fragrances to niche artisanal scents, there's something for everyone. And while the ingredients might have changed, less animal musk, more synthetic compounds, the desire to smell good remains timeless. For example, Burger King once released a limited edition fragrance called Flame. It was supposed to capture the essence of their flame-grilled burgers, because nothing says romance like smelling like a Whopper. And did you know that there's a perfume that changes its scent based on the wearer's skin chemistry? The perfume called Glossier You has the ability to adapt to your unique body chemistry. On each person, the fragrance develops differently, highlighting various aspects of the scent. This makes it incredibly personal and intimate, truly becoming you. From ancient rituals to modern luxury, the history of perfume is as captivating as the scents themselves. Do you have a favorite perfume to wear? What would you recommend for me? Let me know in the comments section below. We hope you enjoyed this aromatic journey through time. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more intriguing tales of everyday things. And remember, the next time you spritz on your favorite perfume, you're not just adding a touch of scent, you're connecting with thousands of years of history. On the next episode, we will talk about the history of television. Stay tuned.